Hello gamers, Suro here, welcome back to the channel. Today we just got some really big news as to the new events and all the new content, including the next major update. So we are going to take a look at that and break it down and kind of dissect what we think each of these new things are going to be. Now I will say we have content slotted for the rest of the year, so we have new content coming in September, October, November, and December. And they have even released or announced some more content coming in 2023. So Core Keeper is not slowing down at all. Now, before we jump into the video, if you guys would kindly like the video and subscribe to the channel, or even comment below to help the algorithm, I would really appreciate it. Now, let's go ahead and move over to Twitter and Steam and take a look at this new roadmap. Alright, so it says, we launched our first major update, the Sunken Sea, in June. While we have been uncovering the secrets of the ocean-based biome, we've been hard at work on our plans for the future of Core Keeper. We've made no secret of the fact that the next major update would be the desert biome, but we've been keeping the details under our hats until now. We're excited to announce that we've got a brand new and updated Core Keeper roadmap for you to view below. Here you'll find details of the desert biome, or should we say the desert of beginnings. So just like the Sunken Sea, we have an official name for this one. The last one was Sunken Sea. This major update is the desert of beginnings. So that's really exciting. We're also delighted to reveal that we have a mini update coming your way in September with some exciting and new decorative features based on requests from the community. We wanted to give you a lot of content to look forward to between now and the Desert of Beginnings, which is why you can expect a seasonal event in October celebrating all things spooky. And following the Desert of Beginnings, we've got yet another seasonal event coming in December. What better way to celebrate the holiday season? Alright, so that's really exciting. Let's take a look at the actual roadmap. So in March of 2022, Core Keeper was released. And then we got a Easter event, dedicated servers, and then in June we got the first major update. Well, in September we're starting it off with some new content called the Cozy Caverns. This is going to be a mini update that's fully focused on decorative items. And right here we have a little look at it. We have a little frog picture frame, so you'll be able to get some picture frames. Hopefully there's a couple of them to pick from that'll really bring out your base and make like, I don't think you can currently have anything on your walls right now. So if we can actually get these to be able to fit on our wall, that'd be really exciting. And then this Halloween event, I am so excited for. I actually personally reached out to the devs and I was like, I want a Halloween event, and it looks like they already had it planned. So that's super exciting. That's one thing I've been wanting for a while. I love Halloween, and getting an event based around this is going to be very exciting because the Easter event was so cool, especially how we had a different variant of the boss. I don't know if we're going to get a different variant of one of these bosses. Maybe they could turn Glurch the Abominable Mass into like a super tanky, more difficult version and make him a giant pumpkin or something. I doubt it. That's a bit of a reach, but that would be very cool. Now, in November, we have Desert of Beginnings. That's the new biome, and there's going to be a new sub-biome, which is the Molten Quarry. So this update is definitely going to be a desert slash volcanic lava themed update, which is the complete opposite of our last one. So if you're tired of seeing water, this update is definitely going to shake things up. I'm really excited for that. We have a brand new boss, which is Ra-AKAR the Sand Titan, which is going to come with his own power that we can get. I do hope they worked on the power, like the special ability, a little more than the last one, because the last boss, I think it made like a tornado. It just really wasn't that great because the tornado stayed stationary, and a lot of the enemies in Core Keeper really aren't that difficult. So by the time you kill one, the tornado just really didn't affect anything. I was hoping it was going to move around the map and stuff, but it just didn't. So hopefully the new power on that's going to be really good. And then we have a mini boss called the Igneous the Molten Mass. I assume this is going to be a red lava themed giant slime. We had Ivy the Poisonous Mass, which was the purple one. We had Glurch the Abominous Mass, which was the orange one. And then we had Morpha the Aquatic Mass, which was the blue one. This one is probably going to be a red slime. Now, as for enemies, we have the Caveling Assassin, Bomb Scarab, Lava Butterfly, and more. So quite a few new enemies to deal with, and probably have a mob farm. I'm assuming we're going to get another like floor type that you can use to spawn, kind of like we had the Lush Moss and things like that. I'm hoping we can make a mob farm back at our base. That'd be really cool. Now, as for material, we have the Galaxite, which is this ingot right here, which is a galaxy-themed ingot. If we get some galaxy-themed armor, bro, it's going to be so freaking good. I'm very excited for that. New vehicle, I'm assuming this is going to be a wind sail since it is desert-based themed. I don't know what other vehicle it could be besides some sort of like wind sail. And I also do believe this update is going to be kind of like the Sunken Sea, where we had just a ton of water and then you would encounter like little villages or, you know, structures or ruins or things like that. I'm assuming it's going to be the same thing. So instead of a ton of water, it's going to be sand, and then we'll stumble across these cities and things like that, which is great because as fun as the beginning of this game was, mining through a million walls gets kind of annoying after a while. And if you play the game and you mine through all of the walls in the beginning, like in the different biomes, especially in the Azios wilderness biome, it's nice to be able to just explore pretty fast, like a fast pace in the new biome, like the Sunken Sea was with the boats. So having a vehicle with the sand, that would be really nice. We also got Steam achievements heading our way and support for players to add custom Latin message or languages. So that's a really big thing there, and more. So they're not going to show off everything just yet, but we have a lot of info here to know that this update is going to be really nice. Now, following this in December, we have a Christmas event. So hopefully we'll be able to get some trees and decorations and presents and stuff like that to add to our base and keep. That would be really cool to have, like Halloween themed stuff, Easter stuff. We still have the eggs and things like that we can have. And then a Christmas themed items in our base. It would just make the game feel a little more complete, kind of like a, you know, having all the seasons. It would just be really nice. And then moving on into 2023, we have the Crystal Biome. This is a little teaser right here. This is what one of the crystals is going to look like. Now, I don't know when this is going to come out. I'm assuming since the game came out in March, 3 months later, we got the Sunken Sea update. And then 3 months later, I think June, July, August, September, October, 4 months later, we're getting Desert Beginning. So Crystal Biome will probably be around March, like their 1 year anniversary thing, if we get another big update. Now, I absolutely love this game. Most of my channel is based around this game. I do recommend, if you guys have some friends that would be interested in this game, you should definitely pick it up. It's like $12.99 still, all this content for only $12.99, and we're still getting free updates. So that's insane how big this game is and how much like content they keep pumping out. We literally have content for every month for the rest of the year. If you guys have friends, I definitely recommend you get them into playing this, because we have all this stuff going and they can get caught up by now. From now, they can actually get caught up by November for when the new Desert Beginnings, and then you guys can play it together. It'll be really fun. I'm not sponsored. I just really like the game, and we definitely should grow the community even more. Now, as always, if you guys have not actually completed most of the game like I have a whole playlist that I will link in the description of this video that covers everything from boss guides to item guides, how to get the new weapons, the Phantom Spark, all that good stuff. I will be able to help you get prepared for the new update if you just watch some or skim through the different videos that you need to. I try to keep those guides short. Now, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I will be covering every inch of the new content, starting with the new decorative update that we're getting later this month in 2 weeks. So make sure you subscribe for that. As always, I hope you guys have fun out there in the world of Core Keeper. It is a massive world. Things you can work on if you're completely finished with everything in the game like I am. It's pretty much the same thing that I'm going to do. My base is kind of ugly. It's just really efficient, but it's kind of ugly. I'm going to be honest. I got to work on this stuff. I want to decorate it a little bit more. I want to work on some mob farms, get everything set up. I'm probably going to dig out a spot right here for my desert themed items and fill out some of my collectibles from the Sunken Sea update. I think I'm missing just a couple items, so that's what I'm going to be working on. Decorating the base is going to wait for a couple weeks until we get that new update in September, but I am going to be polishing up my base a little bit. So if you guys have nothing to do, I recommend just doing that, because you will be able to keep your same world that you've had this entire playthrough whenever the new update comes out. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comment section below, or head over to my Discord channel. Thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.